It's no news, everybody, that Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan landed in Kogi State day before yesterday, despite the fact that Ododo and his godfather did not want her, to come for the is it meet and greet, or to come to felicitate with our supporters, in our homecoming celebration. She landed in an helicopter, and I think that that's caught them unawares. They did not know that she was not going to pass through the land borders, because earlier it has been announced by the governor and the commissioner of police in the state that convoy would not be allowed. I think that they thought she was going to come in a convoy, which was why they said, no convoy will be allowed to pass, and, giving all kinds of rules and regulations. But anyway, Senator Natasha made another explosive revelation day before yesterday, and you would not believe what she had to say. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has shed new light on the events preceding a controversial Senate sitting dispute, sharing a previously undisclosed conversation that hints at the underlying tensions with Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Speaking in a video shared by AIT, Akpoti-Uduaghan revealed that 2 days before the confrontation over her seat, she received a warning from a fellow senator about Akpabio's apparent displeasure with her sitting position. 2 days before that day, a senator called me and said the Senate President had complained about my sitting in that position. Akpoti-Uduaghan recounted. According to her, the unnamed senator reported that Akpabio was angered each time he saw her on the screen above her seat. This new information adds another layer to the ongoing political drama that has culminated in Akpoti-Uduaghan's suspension from the Senate. The revelation suggests that tensions between the senator and the Senate president predated the public confrontation that led to her removal. The senator emphasized the confidential nature of this information, stating, "I have not said this anywhere, but I am saying it today." Our decision to now disclose this conversation provides additional context to the escalating conflict within the Senate. The account raises significant questions about the nature of power dynamics and interpersonal relationships within the legislative body. It suggests that sitting arrangements can be more than mere logistical matters, potentially becoming sites of political tension and personal discomfort. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan revelation comes amid ongoing controversy surrounding her suspension and allegations of harassment against Senate President Senator Akpabio. With this revelation, I think that Nigerians have now been given more insights into why Senator Natasha could have reacted that way, and now Nigerians are getting to understand that this was premeditated. This wasn't just about logistical change of seats. This was just not a routine. This was actually an instruction that has been given by Senator Akpabio that was carried out, and Senator Natasha haven't already heard about the displeasure of the Senate president with her seat. I think we can now agree that it's normal, for somebody to have reacted that way if you have heard, if you are privy to an information that, see, the Senate president is not happy with the way you're sitting. Each time he sees you on the screen above where you sit, he becomes even more angry. And she, knowing fully well that, Akpabio had, made advances at her, which she has rejected, she is now bound to see it as sexual harassment. You're trying to assert your power on the other person just basically because she rejected your advances, which is what we call sexual harassment in essence, And I can understand, why that would make somebody angry. I can understand that. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Lawrence Lazarus says, "Lies. Madam, stop finding fault. Go and apologize." Onyebuchi Okeke says, "This APC administration is the worst administration ever for Nigeria history. Can you imagine what is happening at the upper chamber? And the whole world is watching, very shameful. And the whole world is watching, very shameful to Nigeria. As a country may deliver this may deliver, this country called Nigeria, come to the judiciary, the same thing, injustice everywhere, in the sense that even a fool can understand. Oh God, have mercy. Taye Lolu Aderibigbe says, before you take a side, please check for the truth about both persons involved in this show of shame. Did you check Google about the antecedents of both of them? Humanizing nature of Akpoti-Uduaghan and the sexual harassment allegations of Natasha. I read about Reno Omokri's story. Emeka Unaegbu says, Nigeria and Nigerians are bugging with myriad challenges, and these bunch are after their personal comforts, sitting arrangement, budget padding, foreign trips, etc. Instead of legislating creatively, God is already judging them. Every hidden thing must be exposed. Yes, so Ayodele Samuel says, I've now seen the truth about what is going on between Senator Natasha and Senate President. God save us from hand of evil people. John Thank God says, Senator Natasha, your unwarranted and avoidable issues you have with the Senate President is rather distracting you from the main reasons why your constituency voted for you. If I may ask, what infrastructural development projects are you handling in your constituency as we speak? I believe none. Please retrace your steps, behave like a fool, but as wise as a serpent to get what you want for your constituency. Men will always make advances. Please focus more on your job. Don't add your name among the nitwits we already have there. I think that, at this same, is it rally or homecoming event that, she had during the weekend, she said that, or even other senators are getting envious of her because of her projects, because they have even said to her face that, that her project is making them look unserious, sort of. So that could tell you that she's actually working and she's doing well for the people of her constituency. Because if she's not, that mammoth crowd that came to meet her outside, that came to welcome her in Kogi State, would not come to welcome her. Idris Maman says, my senator, please stay strong. Firsthand, the people you're with, you and Almighty God is with you. I share same principle as you. I hope I am also there so that we can fight this fight together. But nonetheless, we will continue to use the power of social media. Truth will prevail no matter how long lies and deceit tarries. Daniel Friday says they are dragging for a seat where has nothing is working well in this country. Lastly, a comment from Victor Chukwuemeka says, fellow brothers and sisters, I don't know where we stand. We keep on shouting problems and hardship caused by our so-called politicians to us. But when these evil practices that cause this problem is about to be exposed through themselves, some will start to protect their own. In this case, what? Nothing is impossible. Natasha might be right. Akpoti also might be right. But let's allow them to expose themselves more. More as is to fight and how push and not push them away because they have defiled our land. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.